Hey, this is Larry with ManCave Mayhem. Today we are installing some Cali raised ditch lights for my 2019 Toyota Tacoma. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it helps you out in making a decision as far as what kind of lights to buy. I like the price of these ditch lights, and I liked the way they looked when they were installed. There's always more expensive options out there and cheaper options. This one kind of fell in the middle of the road price range for me. I like the fact that they were durable and easy to install. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy this video. Hope this helps you in making a decision as to what type of lights to buy if you are in the market for ditch lights or any type of lighting needs for your Toyota Tacoma. On the Tacoma, and I got in the mail the Cali raised ditch lights, and so I'm going to go ahead and go through the install video on this. I also got a switch panel that I think you guys will be very interested in, that was made kind of a prototype switch panel that was made so I could accommodate my anytime backup camera switch. So I want to show you these ditch lights and show you how we get them installed here. These are 27 watt side shooter pods, so I'll go ahead and open this up and we'll start going on this ditch light setup for you. Anyhow, they're fairly well made and they're reasonably priced, so I decided to go with these just because I didn't want to spend $500 or $600 on ditch lights. For what I'm using them for, they should give me years of use, but they're well constructed. They have the side shooters on them too, which is really nice to have, so it will direct them. So they're definitely made to be mounted on one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side, and they're, there's no lights on this side at all. So it will give you a beam off to the side, and the way I've seen them, it looks like it'll shoot you, light up the side of your truck all the way back to the mirrors. So that's a good thing. So I'll get these pods out and we'll start laying this out and getting this install going. Alright, so the mounting brackets for these ditch lights are very low profile and they're nicely powder coated. There's a P for passenger and D for driver side, so it's pretty hard to screw that up. I haven't got any of this hooked up yet, but we're going to go ahead and put the brackets on the lights. They say it's easier to install the lights prior to installing the actual bracket. So it's better to install the lights on the bracket and then put them on the truck. So I'm going to go ahead and do it that way, see how that works out, and I'll keep you posted. So you get this nice stainless steel hardware with the lights, but these will not really work well in the application. You get some lock nuts, locking nylocks. For this application, the nuts that come with the brackets are what you want to use, just because it keeps it a lower profile. I did steal the washers off this just to put on the top, clean it up a little bit. But so I'm gonna mount these ahead of time. Some people don't. I'm gonna do it and just mount them loosely, and then I can adjust them at night when to get the direction correct on them. But as you can see, these plugs are really nice too. They make some really nice weather resistant plugs for these. They're not a cheap setup at all by any means, and for the price, they're really well made. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish attaching these to the brackets, and we'll start installing the lights on the truck. Also, I thought I'd mention the nuts that, or the bolts and nuts that come with the brackets appear to be SAE nuts and bolts, because 1/2 inch is what really fits on there better. The 13 millimeter and 12 millimeter don't fit real well. 12 millimeter won't fit at all. So yeah, 13 millimeter will fit. It's pretty sloppy though. So I went with a 1/2 inch, just a heads up. Okay, so the ditch light brackets go under here. I've already loosened this. This is a 12 millimeter bolt. You want to put that on and snug it up as tight as you can first before you loosen the second one, so you don't mess up your hood alignment, and then swing the bracket in. That's what I'm going to do next, and we'll go from there. Now that I have the ditch lights installed, I want to route this wiring. I opted for the Cali raised wiring harness too, because it's plug and play basically. The only thing I'll be doing differently is I'll be cutting this switch off and replacing it with the OEM switch. So we're gonna get started on that. We're gonna route the wiring, get that all tucked up under here. I think the best place to run it is up around the fender here and back down, and we'll go from there. We'll run the wiring and get that hooked up. That's all for now. I don't know if you can see what I've done here, but I ran the wiring harness back behind this the hood hinge area and up into the fender well, and then back here. And now this will slip nicely. This will slip nicely right under this plastic here. See how this plastic moves right here along your fender well? We're gonna go ahead and lift that up. I've got one hand, so you can see that slides right out. So that makes for a pretty clean wiring setup, and then you can go right to your existing wire loom with the harness. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire these lights into my auxiliary block right here, which will make it a pretty clean install. So we'll get to that in a minute. We're going to finish running this harness and I'll get back. All right, so I got the basic wiring harness up in there, and I tucked it up in there. Still got to finish zip tying it off. Here's the leads that are going to go to my fuse block. This is actually the switch wire that I need to feed through the firewall. And I'm planning on cutting this end off because I have another you know, an OEM style switch for it. So I've actually taken the switch that came with it off. I'm going to cut this off, fish this through the firewall, and then we'll get into the inside of the vehicle. So cut the plug off. Now I'm going to fish this piece of baling wire. I've got it electrical tape to the cord. I'm going to fish it through the firewall, and then we'll go from. I'm going to wire the ditch light switch. Now that I've got this ran through the firewall, I'm going to wire the ditch light switch to these 3 wires. So the 2 reds go to the blue. The 2 red wires go to the blue. The green wire goes to the white, and the black wire goes to the black wire. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. Cutting off these large connectors, and I'm going to connect some smaller heat shrink ones to go to this fuse block, this auxiliary fuse block that I installed. So you can hook this directly to your battery, but I just thought this would be a little cleaner setup. So this will be the first accessory I'm introducing to this fuse block. All right, so there you have the switch panel. If you want a switch panel like this, make sure you contact them at Cali Raised. This is a prototype, but they're working on full production of these panels soon. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, smash that bell for notifications. We're going to do a lot of other videos on this Tacoma. Anything on wheels, we're always working on here. Thanks again for watching. Just remember, I'm just a man in a cave causing mayhem.